Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Corey, and thanks for joining me today. Sorry, checking on my iPad over there. Okay, yeah, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. I'm Corey, and today we're gonna do some Rust coding. We're gonna work on my bot Byte, who's in the bottom left hand corner. So eventually we're gonna work on the actual graphics and everything. Right now we're using a Twitch plugin, but today what we're actually gonna work on is having Byte respond back to us. We're gonna work on detecting my voice, transcribing it, and then eventually we'll get to plugging that into an LLM and having it respond, and maybe do actions and all kinds of fun stuff. But today we're getting started with the voice detection and transcription. So this is continuing from, I think, last Wednesday, or sometime recently, where we worked on the bot for Byte. Tongue twister there. And we're going to continue on that, except for the fact that I think I might throw out most of the code we wrote last time. Some of it we'll keep, some of it I think we're going to throw away. Because one of the things that I was doing was, this is using the handle library from Hugging Face. It's a Rust library to do all the tensor stuff. What they just call it a ML framework. But it's pretty low level, comparable to like TensorFlow or something, I believe, in Python. Which means it can totally do Whisper and all these things, but it's not super optimized for them. And you got to write a lot of the code yourself. And I just copied from their Whisper example. But I was playing with Whisper RS, which uses Whisper C++ under the hood. And it was a bit faster, quite a bit faster for me, like 2 or 3 times faster, almost. And I just don't have to do as much work. So we're going to use Whisper RS probably, which I've used before. It's the Rust bindings for Whisper. And so it's pretty easy. It's a little easier than what we were doing before. So that's going to be really nice. We just load up the model, load up the context, create this params object. I think we'll use a different strategy. I've actually played with a different one on a different branch, I think, for when I was transcribing my videos, but that's okay. We'll plug that in. We make some audio data that we will grab from the mic that we already have, and then we run the model. And we get some number of segments back. So we're going to use this, and we're also going to use a voice detection library. And that, which one we're going to use, is a great question. And I think we're going to, we might try SoleraVAD. The only problem with that is they just provide an oinks model, which then I would have to plug into Rust myself, and we can do that. I've done that before when we did background removal. We ran the oinks model directly, so there's definitely some code I can copy to do that. But I could also just use the WebRTC-VAD library in Rust that interfaces with libfvad, which is what WebRTC uses. And I might use this. This one seems like it's going to be a little easier, but a little bit not as good. Here's WebRTC, and higher is better, I believe. So we might play with this. Solera looks really good according to this graph, but I don't really know. Real-time example. Not really sure what that is. But yeah, so we're gonna do some voice detection, because what we did last time was we just recorded 3 seconds and then ran it through Whisper, and that was working okay. But I think what we're gonna have problems with there is if we just do that all the time, it's gonna eat up a lot of CPU, and I think that's not gonna be the most effective voice detection, right? We can use the voice detection that exists in computers already to do that, and not make it be Whisper's job. But I think first we're gonna switch out our Whisper implementation for Whisper RS instead. So let's cd to Byte, let's do cargo add Whisper RS. Nice. A CoreML CUDA. Yep, we're not going to use any of those. Oh, we might want simd though. Because simd is just going to make things faster. Single instruction, multiple directive? Ooh, I'm not sure about that. Multiple data, maybe. Not sure about that either. but it should just make things faster if it's implemented correctly, which I imagine it is. Whisper C++ is a very a big library which receives lots of updates. Though I was reading recently, they haven't had a release in a long time, so hopefully we can get a release soon so that the Rust side can take advantage. Anyways, getting off topic, let's see where we're actually doing the transcription here. Wait, okay, so here's all of this. Okay, awesome, so it's here. Parse, wave, file, sample. Sample is path birth from path. Oh, okay, so we're just recording it to a file and then reading it from the file. So it's like gonna be almost exactly that. Okay. Okay, whisper, context, path to model. Okay, so we're just gonna copy most of this. And we're gonna do it in its own little block up here. We're gonna do it instead of the one below it. Path to model. Okay, so this is a great question. Do I have a models directory? I do. Ooh, and it has the large model in it. Perfect. So let's include some stuff first. Include that. Include full params. Include sampling strategy. I don't think I'm gonna want greedy though. I will have to find where I have a different one that we want to use, but that'll be fine. Okay. Path to model though. Rust root join. There's like a macro. I don't want join. Rust root path. That is what I'm looking for. Manifester, and then we're concatenating that with models slash ggml large.bin. Path to model, yep, that can just be that. Expected to load model, that'll be fine. Audio data, so we were also using tiny en before, and we potentially might use large here, which would be very different, but that's okay. Audio data, okay, so what is this? Parse it to convert integer to float audio. Oh wait, but I don't need the opposite here. Doesn't, oh no, this wants F32. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we just run it. And then I think I gotta capture, oh, state. Oh, okay. I don't like that, but that's fine. And then we can just debug out state. This I don't want at all. Okay, and actually one thing though that I want to do is I want to pull the context stuff out to before we start recording. There we go. That. Just so that we load the model first. Just preferred mic name. Yeah, preferred mic name is set nicely for this. Okay. Cargo run, I think. Let's try it out. Got to compile Whisper C++. Portable simmed may not be used on the stable release channel. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll remove that feature. Wasn't a big deal. I just assumed it would work. Okay, what did we break? Ah, we don't know what sample is. takes a path. Yeah. So it's just path. Expected. Oh, okay. Wait, what do you expect though? Or if it's to a path, so I can do let path equals path left from path. Yeah, that. Return that. There we go. Okay, now will you compile and run? Let's find out. Loading model from. Okay, so it's trying to load it from Byte. Let's grab it from outside that, which is up here. Okay, that didn't work. That should. Yay, okay, loading. Oh, recording, okay. That loaded Whisper's model too quickly. I expected it to take longer. 85% done. 90% done. Yeah, so this is slow. I wonder if that is gonna be even, like, that was pretty slow. But we will see. Yeah, I guess let's just do the full thing at the end just to see what you grabbed. Oh, debug state. I thought this said drop state, and I was very confused why I was doing that. Okay, perfect. Try this again. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. This is slow. Who would have suspected that the Whisper large model was slow? Hmm. Yeah, that was very slow. Uh-oh. And, well, first of all, that's not how percentages work, computer. None of that found audio. I did not want to open iTunes for that. Absolutely not. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, but I heard that. That was perfectly. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. So you can't. This is the thing that I don't understand about Whisper. Sometimes it is great, and sometimes that happens where like that was a really pretty good recording, and it definitely didn't come out right. So let me assume that means I did something wrong. Parse wave from path. We just read it into samples that are F32. Yep, that's not that exciting. Convert integer to float audio. Is all of that still true? Oh no, I think I'm converting stuff. Oh, well, I was converting stuff. Do I need to convert stuff still? That would be a good thing to look at. Parse wave file. And then, yeah, we were converting it to... Got it, okay. So this then becomes PCM data. Don't need the double. Okay, so we took it, but then we have to make it we have to resample it because it gets recorded at 48. It needs to resample to 16 kilohertz, I think. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, did this work? Would be cool if it was faster too. Doubt it will be, but that'd be really cool. It's not faster. Oh, 1, 2, 3, did this work? That did work, and it was faster. Awesome. Okay. Um, so the next question becomes, do I want that? Do I need that? Do I think I can just record? Well, I guess I should try it, right? Let's loop and see how good of a recording I can get, but or no. I guess the question is how far behind would I get? And the answer I think is going to be pretty behind because this is gonna have to be like multi-threaded. This is gonna be fun, right? Because I'm gonna have to have one thread that is making recordings, and then it's probably gonna push them to a channel that the other thread is listening to, and that thread can pick them off the channel and start whispering them, and then that can push it to probably a third channel that could do something with it. Okay, that sounds reasonable. And then even if I put a VAD in front, that would just change the first channel that's making recordings, right? We would just not make recordings to push to whisper until they're ready. Okay, okay, I like that. That sounds like a plan. Let's clean up some of this and get started on that. If I clean up some of this, I mean, let's just delete all of this other whisper code. The other thing that I can try is I can also try changing the model because I'm using large now and it was pretty quick with using Whisper RS, but I can also use medium, small, tiny. Like we can try some different models. Delete that comment. Delete that comment too. Oh, and this is even using greedy. That might not be the best, but that's okay. 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 Let's... Oh, we're not done deleting things yet. Not even close. There we go. Still builds, right? Nope, not quite. That's probably all that it needed. And then there's just like a lot of stuff. Remove all unused imports. Oh man, it doesn't. It did it for just that. I thought it was gonna do it for all of them. That would have been cool. Okay, that'll work though. Cargo run. Let's see if it still works. Hello, hello, does it still work? I'm also giving it like really unfair examples because I'm talking very like well for the recording. Hello, hello, does this still work? Yeah. So what I should really do is I should just like not really look at when it starts recording and just start talking and see if it picks up. Yeah. See how well it does just mid-sentence. Just picking up garbage. Should just like not really look at when it starts recording. Oh wow. That was exactly what I like that's probably word for word correct. In not that long. Okay. There's a slight chance this is not an awful plan. So yeah. Okay, so what are we committing? Let's make sure we're not committing any models or anything. We're not. We're just deleting. Switch to Whisper RS. Switch to Whisper RS. It's just easier for us. We just don't need the low level. I think Candle will be fun, and I think people will build fun things on top of Candle. They just haven't yet, and it's not what I want to be working on. I want to get to higher levels. So Whisper RS is the right level of abstraction for us today. Okay, we're gonna need some threads. We're gonna need to change this up. So let's actually pull some stuff out into methods if we can, because I think that'll help us. Yeah. Let's just okay, let's make a new function. This is gonna be for the recording thread. We're just gonna start a new thing. Recording thread main. Perfect. It is it an async function? Yeah, sure, why not? It's an async function. It returns a result of nothing, just like usual. Yeah, no, it doesn't return anything. It might take in some channels though. It probably is going to, but it doesn't at the moment. Okay, cool. But really it's actually just gonna loop forever. It's never gonna reach that. Loop wait CPU cycles usually use panic or sleep. Yeah, well, it's not for the all of it. I just didn't want to write the rest of it yet. Okay, cool. So we're looping. We're gonna record audio in a loop. Okay, let's see. So we can copy this, copy the preferred mic. We get the config, we begin recording. There we go. Sure, let recording go for roughly 3 seconds. There we go. Okay, all of this. We go inside our loop. And oh, this already has some threads going on. I forgot. That's okay. I just forgot about it. Because this makes a new thread for that. I think I'm okay with this though. It doesn't seem like that's gonna offend me too much. And then at the end here, writer, this wrote to path. Where did you write to, writer? Writer, writer.clone, writer.write to path. Yes, okay. And I wonder if I can let it write to a buffer. Let buffer is a vec of u8s. And then buff write? No, that's the other way around. Rust buffer write. Buff writer. Okay, it was buff writer. Buff writer wrap. I'm not actually sure that's what I want. That's what I was saying, but I don't think that's what I want. Oh, wave writer takes a file name. Oh. Oh, but it can be of anything. Create just does it that way. I need something that's write and seek. Rust buffer that's write and seek. That feels a lot like vec to me. Yep. Cursor. Cursor of a vec. Yeah, awesome. Let mutable. I want to call it buffer because I like that better. Get cursor from standard IO cursor, wave writer of new buffer. Oh, I still need a spec though. Okay. New, and this is buffer. Nice. Oh, because write input data has a specific type. Yes, it does. Buff writer. What is it giving it? I don't remember. Buff. Oh, so it's a cursor of a vec. Okay. A cursor of a vec of u8. Too many? Expected. So too few. Okay, there we go. Is that now gonna compile here? Oh wait, what? I would have sworn that was right. Found reference. Wait, what? Writer 2 here is no. Oh, it is a buff writer to a file. Why is it a? Oh, because I have 2 references of everything here. Okay, let's delete all this. We're writing a new function. This can all go away, which means my thing won't. Did I commit? Yeah, I did. Cool. Awesome. Okay. To do. This whole thing is not going to compile right now. Perfect. Okay. This though looks good. This doesn't need to be mutable. Oh, because we passed the entire thing to WaveWriter. Can I pass a mutable reference to you? expected reference, found reference. What is the difference in these types? Oh, it expected that, and I gave it a mutable reference to that. That's fair. But I want to give it a mutable reference, I think. Yeah, that was the problem with that, though. Type with the generic. Go to that. Is this finally enough to make that happy up here? Buffer does not live long enough. Where is it? Argue buffer dropped while still being borrowed there at 119. What's going on at 119? Yeah. Oh, because this just goes to a thread, right? Buffer dropped while still being borrowed. Yeah, but I want to be able to get the buffer back out, right? So it does want to be a shared buffer. That's the point. But I guess, do I need it to... Oh no, I just pull the writer out. I have access to the writer afterwards, which means I bet I can have access to the buffer. Okay. Take the whole buffer. You can take the whole buffer. This thing gets the whole cursor. No more borrow. And then, because I forgot, we grab the writer back and we take the thing out of it. This finalizes it. Take. That's the option. Yep. Okay. So then let writer equals to the take. Writer.finalize. Finalize takes ownership of it. This method must be called after all samples have been written. If it's not called, the destructor will finalize the file. Well, what if I need my buffer back? You took it, it's gone now, and I can't get it back. I really thought there was going to be a way to get it back from you, to be honest. I thought I was going to be able to, like, go inner or something and get it back. Because now this thing owns my buffer. It's just, it's gone. Like, it gets finalized, but I don't have access to it. Because we gave it to this cursor. This wants a reference to it, but I can't have a reference to it because then we haven't get into reference games. Uh-oh, team. We ran into a slight conundrum already. How am I gonna get the... So I guess I want a temp file or something? That doesn't sound right. How do I write to a thing that's not a file? New with spec, write headers, write. So what does finalize do? Finalize, it sets the thing, and it updates headers and writer flushes it. Self.writer. It calls flush and then just doesn't bother to return it to me. We need to perform a flush here to truly capture all errors before the writer is dropped. For a buffered writer, the write to the buffer may succeed, but the write to the underlying writer may fail. So flush explicitly. Yeah, that totally makes sense. The problem though is that I want it. Instead of returning this, could you have returned the writer to me? That would have been really nice. Okay. So like I can do this can be my buffer, and I pass that to that. Yeah, I know. I know I'm just doing the exact same thing I did before, but with a slightly different signature. That needs an A. Oh, it's really buffer. Of buffer. That's why we should name our lifetimes. It's better to name our lifetimes. And now I get into can't borrow as oh, well, that's easy. Now it doesn't live long enough. Yep. Yeah, because writer 2 here still refers to the same buffer. So I can't. Where's the thread new? Where is it? I make my writer, but build input stream. This does some streamy things. Stream. Oh, stream.play does. I forgot. It opens up its own thready thingy. Gotcha. Buffer argument requires that buffer is borrowed for static. Oh, well, I could leak it. Rust mem leak. Yeah, no, like causing it. Static lifetime. I want a static lifetime. I'm like 90% sure that you can do this. Standard box leak. There we go. Because I can box leak it. So this is a box leak mute buffer. Oh, I bet you can't. What can you leak? Oh. Ooh, cool. You can just leak buffer and you get a mutable reference to it. Love that. Expected struct. Oh, I need to box it. Okay. So it's a boxed vector that then we leaked. Love it. This doesn't need to be mutable. Okay. And is buffer now something that I can use here? Because I shouldn't be able to do that, but I love it. Okay, use after move. Yeah, because I moved buffer. Oh, because I moved it into the box. And leak takes ownership of it, so I only have a mutable reference, and I passed my only mutable reference to cursor. Oh, well no, because I can only have one mutable reference. Yep. Well, can I have the same mute? No, you can't clone a mutable, then you would have two mutable references. I don't think that's how this works, Corey. Whoa, definitely not that. Buffer. Vec bang. Not a vec bang. Oh, mismatch types. Oh, but that's easy though, right? It's just telling me that I did that this is wrong. What did I do differently now? I don't even know. Expected, found. Oh, it's just a cursor back. Oh, because clone didn't clone the reference, it cloned the freaking empty vector. Of course it did. That makes sense. I just didn't think about it. Because if I don't do that, then I'm going to get the same thing down here where I use buffer again after I moved it. Okay. So this is a whole shenanigans. This is weird how I both have to take the writer and put it into like this thready thing, right? Build input stream. Okay, good. That's not my code. That's a little better. That makes sense. Um, but the data callback here is an FM mute that's send and static. Great. So that's why things have to be static, because this thing has to be static. And then the error is just a stream error. Yeah, so it builds a stream. And then there's stream. What else does this have besides stream.play? Play. There's also pause. Do I need to drop stream? No. I could call stream.pause. Sure. Does it return an integer? Yeah, it returns an error. Perfect. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit of a slow stream today, team. Sorry about that. But we'll make it through. I think. We definitely will. I just might have to put in something else in my arc mutex. I don't want to put another thing in the arc. I don't want to have to either put another thing in or arc mutex another thing. I don't even think that solves my problem at all. Write input data goes from the writer with the guard. Yeah, yeah. So it deals with the writer being an arc mutex and data just being data. Input callback info. Wonder what's in input callback info. Oh, timestamps. Cool. The instant, yeah, the input. Okay, cool. Interesting, but not super useful to me. Error callback. We don't have error callback. Okay. Timeout. So what if this though? My data callbacks. This is just giving me I32s. What if this is where I should be spitting it out to a channel? I think that's the problem. What if this pushed data to a channel? What if write input data took a channel and pushed it to that? I like that a lot. Rust channels. There's the multiple producer, single consumer. Yeah, that's all I need. I just need one of these guys. Okay, let's try something different. We were already going to do channels, but let's do channels a little quicker. Let audio channel equals. What's the one here? I don't know. I don't think it is a thing. I don't think it's anything. Oh, Tokyo. Oh, I don't know if I want Tokyo. Oh yeah, they need types. That's fair. Okay. Sender of something. Wait. I can just pass this to channel, I bet, right? It's gotta be. Yeah. Okay, what is the thing that I want to pass to channel? Oh, it's just the audio data. It's just we don't know what it is. Okay. We'll make it an F32. We'll do the conversion to F32 before we Yeah, because this does for different sample formats. Yep. Okay. I think we picked a sample format somewhere, or did we just use the default? I think we're using the default. Okay. Okay, so this makes more sense. We have a channel, we have a sender and a receiver. Um, we can do, okay, so these all get different types of data, and I had a method for convert integer to float audio. There we go. Um, it's really anything that can be ased to an F32, but I don't think that's. Can I just into this? Type annotations needed. That's fair. Qualify it. Um, F32 into. Oh, from. Oh, it's not. It's not F32. Oh, well, yeah. I know we're not trying to dereference it. Um. Oh, okay. Try from. Dot unwrap. The error bound convert from is not satisfied. Required for it to implement into to try from. Sample dot try into dot unwrap. You should be able to figure it out what it wants to try into. Wow. I'm surprised that doesn't implement that. That's so crazy. Casting as F32 is invalid, but this wasn't. Oh. Try into dot unwrap. Okay. I thought I would try it. Required for it to implement. Why can't I do that? Rust I32 to an F32. Like, I know it's not like safe, but why can't I do it? It's not necessarily specified when using as, since this works fine. No need to specify the type. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to get at. As F32. I can as it, I understand that, but I don't want to as it because I don't think. Then I have to know what this is, and I wanted it to be tradable. That was the whole point of this, was so that I could give it a number here. And I'm also using try into, so I thought that would work. A safe way to have one to the other. Yeah, I get that. But why don't you let me do it anyways? Why is from not allowed, but F as it is? It's because as just doesn't work. You could create your own trait to convert. Oh my gosh, you're right. Like, is that what I'm gonna do? Because I guess what I can do is I can do trait to an F32, which is that. No, it just returns an F32. Yep, and then I can impl to F32 for for an F32. Let's just do that. Yep. Then I can impl to F32 for an I8. It's self as. No, it's just that. Right? Isn't that all I was doing here? I was just asing it from an that's from an I32 though. Is it different? Uh what did you want to write? F32 is the, oh, so that just converts it as a ratio. But I don't, ooh, is that what I want? I actually don't know if that's what I want at all. This was just doing an as. But this isn't at all about that. This is about the sample format. I think we just try some. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we move on. I'm also not even gonna use any of these. Like, I'm honestly only gonna use the one of them. So why am I implementing all of these? I don't need them. Yeah, we don't even have to support all the sample formats. We can like literally just support the sample format we feel like supporting. That was so much easier. You just send her. You just make it a vec and send it off. Oh yeah. It's a vec of these. You don't just get a single one. You get a vec of them. Okay. This makes a new thread, so I already now can be receiving things. Hey, go walk your dog. Hope to see you back in here. Thanks for hanging out. Real Canadian cheddar. Take care. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, yeah. We're doing good now. I think might be back. Yeah. Hope to see you around. If not, that's totally fine. Have a good walk, and we'll see you around sometime. Thanks for hanging out again. Okay, we're getting something though, because now I have a thing that I can just like pull off from the receiver. So like here, this isn't what we want anymore. I'm a little worried this buffer is literally just gonna grow uncontrollably right now. We probably want to change that, but I'm not positive about that. Wait, are we even? Wait. What is writer 2 used for? Absolutely nothing. Okay, well, we don't have this anymore. We don't have this anymore. I'm a little worried now. What are we? I'm a little worried now, because now we aren't writing a WAV file. We're just getting raw audio data from. That's actually perfect, I think. Actually, I think this is great. Okay. We might just have raw audio data. So I can like while let yep, while we get data. Okay, cool. When you get data, just put it back on the screen. Recording thread main. So do I just want to do Tokyo task spawn that? But actually, like, I guess I might want to do that eventually, but I think right now I just want to call it. Cargo run. Yeah, it doesn't compile. Oh, cool. It wants to be implemented for all these things. Oh, I never changed that. This is just supposed to be an as F32. I was trying to get fancy and I never removed it. Yeah, I know it's unreachable. That's fine. Oh, but I don't even need it. What is this? This is all of, oh, this is the whisper stuff. I do want the whisper stuff, but let's comment it out for now. I almost deleted all the whisper stuff. Okay, that's data. That's data. That's data. Oh my gosh, it's so much data. Okay. So the other thing is, this is just the better way to do it. I can have my writer still and just do it this way. This is the better way to do it. Channels, team. Channels. Okay, so let's actually go over this because I think this is really helpful. So what we were doing before. Do I have a diff? I've got a diff. Awesome. Okay, so what we were doing before. And this came from the some docs or demo code somewhere. But basically what we had is we had a writer that it was a hound wave writer to write this wave file. And what we did was we took that, wrapped it in a mutex, wrapped it in a sum, wrapped it in a mutex, wrapped it in an arc. Then we begun recording and passed that arc mutex sum writer to this thread basically, right? So when we call build input stream, this gets moved basically to another thread. I think that's actually exactly what's happening. And then what we were doing here is we were then doing stuff with the stream, dropping it so that we never had any lock contention, took out the lock, took the thing out of the sum, and then called finalize on it to finish writing. So this whole dance was so that we could take something from the thread to use again. And the answer was just to not do that. So now, instead of all of that, we create a channel that we can send to from this new stream. We also got rid of all the sample formats because F32 is the only one that's actually happening for me, so it was just way easier. So if we have F32s, we can just send it to the channel. And then what happens is our main loop thingy now can just pull things out of that channel from the receiver and right now act on them. Right now it's just debugging. But this, I think, is going to be way better than what we had before, simply because it doesn't do all that weird crap. But what I want to do here is let recorded sample equals a vec. Yep. So then what I want to do is needs to be mutable. Recorded sample dot extend. What does extend do? I want the docs for you. Extends a collection with the contents of an iterator. That's fine, but is there like is there a better one? Concat, join, no, append. Yeah, append is the one that I think's better. Can't borrow is mutable. Yes, I can. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so then we take that. If recorded sample.length is greater than some number, perfect, love that, then we're gonna throw it in the model. This is when whisper comes into play. I guess we're just doing this here. So before we start this loop, let's load up whisper. So that in here we can just call context. We're skipping all of this. Oh my gosh, I think this is gonna be great. Okay. And then at the end of this, we need to set record. Yep, we need to clear recorded sample. Love it, love it. I need params. Where was params? Here's some params. Oh, we need our data. That's fine. I've got data. We've got all the data you could ever want. It's recorded sample. No, it wants the params. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Make a new params every time you loop. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, wow. Is that gonna do anything? Let's find out. Okay. So I guess I just talk and we see if it just it failed to get segment. Oh, that's fine though. Just like we just need to let that happen. Failed to get segment. Okay, so we just make this an if let sum. Is it a sum? No. Uh, okay, segment. We just like ignore it. We're just gonna ignore it. Whoop. And then that becomes one of them. And everything goes inside those brackets. Awesome. So for all the segments, if we can get the segment, you get the segment, and you get the timestamps. Hopefully, if you can get the segment, you can get the timestamps. Okay, now what's gonna happen here? Is this actually gonna start giving us some snoring? Okay. I think the fact that it says that tells me that it probably isn't. It's basically just getting white noise. It's not in what it's expecting, right? So whatever recording format I'm recording in is probably not what Whisper is expecting. Um, and that's pretty reasonable because like we skipped a lot of stuff. Um, for instance, convert stereo to mono audio. I have a feeling we need to do that. Um, so like I might want to do that. Um, let mono audio equals convert stereo to mono audio. And then what does it take? A reference to recorded sample. What does it return? Oh, a string. Okay, that I can apparently just take the error of. Whatever. And then this becomes mono audio. Not sure that's going to be the answer, but let's try it out. Ugh, you just realize it was already there and don't add one for me. Oh, I guess I should have been talking here. Let's see if this is better. Blank audio pops. That one could have been right though, because I like really wasn't talking for a bit. Lower tone. I am going to say this is still not quite right. Oh, thank you. That's got to be a coincidence. There's no way, because I just wasn't. Yeah, okay. There's no way. There's also, I don't know what this number was. We could add a 0 to it and just see if that's better. Okay, so it should be recording, and hopefully it's just saving this to a buffer, and then eventually it'll throw it to whisper and muffled voice. Yeah, okay, so it's not getting anything honestly that useful. And I don't think it's not getting anything useful. I think it's that what I'm getting out of here. Oh, well, actually, no, I am only doing this one sample format. So I do know that I'm getting F32s out of this. Okay, so that's better for sure. Oh, and I'm supposed to have logged out the config. What did that say? That's got to have some helpful information. Channels to sample. Oh, so the sample rate also is. I knew the sample rate was. I just forgot about it. So I need to resample. This. I need both of these. Oh, and that's how we get PCM data back. Ta-da! Okay. So resample. This needs to be recorded sample. PCM goes from resam. There we go. PCM data, which makes sense because I've already done this. The interesting thing is I just removed like a whole layer. Okay, so now we're just gonna see, and what would be really cool is this is just gonna loop and keep processing. So we do want to see how far behind this gets. That's kind of where it could get iffy. We're just gonna see what would be really cool if this just works. Oh, so it's working. It's doing exactly what we want it to. And I don't even know if there's a gap. So let's start counting and see if we see a gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so that one ended with 8. Nope, then we get 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then I bet we're going to get 16 as the next one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, wow. This is working way better than I expected. And it even is, yep, okay. So Whisper Large can totally, actually, I don't know how far behind we are, but way better than, and even is, yep, okay. Yeah, it's doing, yeah, it's a bit behind, but I don't think it's that behind, to be honest. That's pretty cool. Um, So the only thing that I feel like we will maybe want next, it is getting behind though. Like I think it's getting worse too, right? Which makes sense. That like it's gonna keep getting more and more behind as it just doesn't keep up with processing. And so I could try a different model. We could totally try. Let's actually try a different model. Let's do it. Because I think I already have another one loaded. Uh, LS models. I have base. Yeah, I already have this one downloaded. Let's just see how this goes. Because this should be a lot faster. This one should just like spit out tokens to me. And it kind of did a lot faster. Just like spit out tokens to me. Oh wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 2, 9, 9. Whisper full with state progress. With state progress, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty decent. It's definitely not perfect, but it's decent. That might be good enough. That's on base. I don't remember the freaking Whisper models. Which one's base? Base. Base is pretty small. But if it's working, it's working. I could even go to small en. Um, but I might not need to. Okay, so let's just. Can I get Whisper to stop printing stuff to the screen? Let's see if I can do that. Whisper RS. Let's look for Whisper RS and let's see if I can turn off its printing. That feels like something that they probably let me pass down. Oh. I don't need to copy these. They're right here. Convert integer to float audio. Well, good thing I don't need that because that's a magic number that I didn't like. Okay. That's good to know though. Context. Yeah. Does this have a thing of how to turn off logging? Logging. Oh, that's just a go-to. That's not the right thing. I want up here, I guess. Logging. Nothing. There's no set. There we go. It's all these things. So it's whisper params. Params. So you make a mutable params, and then you do params dot set. Set print progress to false. Params dot set print real time to false. Params dot set print special to false. I just want to turn off all of these. Params dot set print timestamps to false. Okay, with all of those set to false, we should get just line, 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 thing, right? So model loading, that's fine. Yep. Okay. And then next line should just be, oh, so we still get some init state every time. See if we can get rid of that. Where's that coming from? Params dot print, like there's nothing though. Set. Is there not a way to turn all of these off? Examples, basic usage. We did, yeah, but I did all those too, and it still it still print to standard out. It wasn't enough. Whisper init state. You coming from here? Yeah, no, not really. Like, it's just in the C call. Well, that's fun. We just always get that no matter what, basically. Also, I think my music's been busted for a while. I think we're just gonna leave it. But I definitely don't think it's working. Yeah, we just don't have a way to do that. This is actually really up to date. Wow. Okay, Byte, what's the weather? Yeah, that that worked. That worked really well. The biggest thing is that Byte was spelled differently, but like that's actually really not surprising. And I don't want to feed all of this through, so now I guess I'm gonna do word detection from this. Okay, let's clean some stuff up. This is working really well. Like really well. Way better than I expected. We didn't even need to do voice detection, which is pretty surprising. I expected to do voice detection. But Whisper was fast enough that we were keeping up. Okay, let's clean up so much stuff from Hound. We might not even need Hound as a dependency, to be honest. I don't think we used this at all. Convert integer to float audio. That I'm pretty positive we don't use. Oh, it just didn't tell me that because it was public. Yeah, definitely don't use that. No Hound, none of those. Yeah, you can just remove all the unimported things. Awesome. Okay, we can just straight up remove Hound. We are not using it. Oh, we aren't using any of the candles. Wow, okay. I kind of don't know if we're using either of these either. Sample rate, we're still using sample rate, I believe. But we probably just could clear out a bunch of stuff. Well, we did. I'm gonna see if it still works, but I think it will. And I think so. It's like has. Oh, I guess it would give me compiler errors in a minute if we were going to. Nope, no compiler errors. We are good to go. So it is now recording. It'll start transcribing. Nope, no compile errors. We are good to go. So now it's recording. Yeah. Oh, that one's interesting. That one didn't clear. Huh. That one's interesting. Oh, that one's interesting, right? We just hit that. I also didn't mess with it. I just let Copilot pick how big our samples were gonna get. I could definitely look into changing that if we wanted to. Okay, but now we've got this, so I think I finally am gonna need to have my first different thread. I think we're gonna finally want to do something different on another thread. This isn't even async. Is there anything async about anything that I'm gonna want to do? This is not async. It's just not. Nothing async inside it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Um, so Tokyo spawn blocking, is probably what I want for this. Oh yeah, so do I want to, this thing doesn't return. This doesn't return. Oh, except it could return an error. It could totally return an error. It actually returns a result of never. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. The result of bang. Oh, I can't do that here? Thought I could. I think that's nightly only. Um, but it could error. Do I actually? I don't even know if it can error. I don't know if I'm unwrapping things. It's just gonna frick. Okay, no, there's a it definitely can error. Um, cause spawn blocking. Wait, what? Tokyo spawn blocking. Wait, what? Tokyo spawn blocking. Tokyo task. And it does not return anything, right? Oh, it returns a join handle. Um, the join handle, the join handle. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let recording, but like I don't think I want to do anything with this, so I guess I don't even need this, right? It's just gonna sit here. But I think I actually want to make another. So let sender receiver equals standard sync channel. I don't think this is this though. This is now strings. A string? A vec of strings? I don't really think I care. I think it's a string. I think it's a string. So now this takes a string sender, which is a sender of strings. And then so string sender is all the way down here. Instead of doing print line, we do string sender send the segment. And we'll just unwrap it because sure, why not? I don't care about the timestamps. You're right. And yeah, sure, we might as well just send them in separate things. That's fine. Nice. Awesome. So then that then is just sender. Okay. And then let like blah, 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 blah. I don't know, detecting. Yeah, detecting. Sure. Um loop text print. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is gonna have to be something different eventually, but it doesn't need to be right now. Oh, and then this is just loop. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna sleep in the main body. I guess I should probably just be doing this in the main body, right? Because that's my last thing. That's okay. I think we're gonna have another step after this, so it's fine to do this in another one. Okay. Are we just gonna get strings to standard out? The hope is that we just get strings to standard out. And then I can say things like, hey Byte, what time is it? And hopefully it will be able to hear that. Wow. So it worked great. Okay, let's start detecting. If text dot contains, we're gonna want to do some string matches on this, but that's okay. So, yep, let text equals text dot downcase. Yep, nope, downcase. What is this? Downcase. We don't have that. Rust downcase string. Do we have it? Two lowercase. Two lowercase. Okay, text.to lowercase, text that includes byte or byte, byte detected. Move, so the loop's like the first thing that's happening here. Let's not make that the first thing that's happening so that we can get let we just have a buffer equals a back of strings. We don't need to tell it it's strings because it'll figure that out in a moment. Text dot push to the buffer, and then let mutable buffering equals false. And so we push it to the buffer. Wait, what? Push. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's backwards. It's buffer. That's why that didn't make sense. Buffer dot push text. If buffering, do we just want to do it for one? I think we probably just want to do it for one. Buffer dot push text. Buffering dot false. Buffering equals false. So this then is else if yep. And then this really though, does this push it to a new thing? Yeah, right? Like, so then this goes so this like I need another so many senders and receivers. So what is this though? This is a like this is just like the message sender, message receiver. Yep. Yep. And then it's gonna be message sender dot yep. Exactly. And then this is gonna be while let yep. Awesome. Okay, so this is gonna look for byte detected. And it's gonna print, it's just gonna, okay, yep. Oof, okay, so I should be able to talk, and then I should just be able to randomly say things like, hey Byte, what time is it? And then in a while, we should see that string being printed out to my console if everything worked. I don't think it got a byte detected, so hey Byte, what time is it? Ooh, there we go, we got one. So that'll be fun. We'll see what it prints out to me in a minute. Apparently there's just some more buffering that's gotta happen here. Uh-oh, I think there's a bug because we did get a byte detected, but it never printed out the right thing for me. Oh, yeah, that's why. Buffering equals true. Okay. So we didn't actually set the buffering to true so that we would grab the next message. This is not the way to do it. I think I really should just do another receive. I should just do another receive. That's definitely the way to do it, but that's okay. Hey Byte, what time is it? This is an awful thing to be asking Byte. Like that's not at all a reasonable thing to use in this scenario, but it's okay. We just want to check it out. I also don't think it caught it. I think we missed it there. So, hey Byte, what time is it? I might have to log out some more debugging stuff because all I get is these whisper init states and they are not helpful. Let's print out the text every time we see it. because I want to see it. Okay, let's just keep talking, get some of this running. Yep. Hey, Byte, what is the weather in California? Hey, Byte, what's the weather in California? Okay, so it's missing the word bite a lot. Oh, okay, there we go. We finally, yeah, that one worked. Hey, Byte, what's the weather? It just doesn't want to get the thing in there. It just misses it every time. Okay, what if we go to large again? I have no idea where that is. There. This just can become large. And it's definitely gonna get a bit more behind, I think, but I'm not even sure I thought it was that bad before. And I think it'll miss things less. So, hey Byte, what's the weather like? Oh, yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Yeah, that was perfect. Um, hey Byte, why is my code not compiling? Yep, and that one works even though there wasn't a space there because I'm not looking for spaces. Um, ooh, oh, okay, there's a clear that I'm missing. That's fine though. So what I'm gonna want to do there is head on down to recording main. Yep, so we're down in here where we do, 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 uh it's this. So it's buffer dot clear. This wants to have a buffer dot clear line after it. But I don't like this at all. It's really, really not the way to do it. So hey Byte, how could I make this code better? Okay, this is really behind now with large, so I think we're gonna have to not do that. But I think we're off to a much better start than we were before, to be honest. Oh, it did just miss it somewhere because I definitely said it and it just didn't catch it. So why'd you miss that Byte? Oh, there also are multiple models in the middle. Yeah, but it's pretty behind. It's definitely behind. This is like worse than the stream lag to chat. Okay, so let's go back. I don't like this isn't helping me as much as the base. Oh, nope, let's definitely keep that there. That was right. Base study in. This was at least keeping up with me pretty well. Which makes sense. Large is like not supposed to keep up even on a GPU. So it makes sense that it wasn't. Okay, so Byte, what's the weather like? Yeah, that one was perfect, right? Like that was like the perfect timing and everything too, so it worked out really well. But Byte, what color is the rainbow? Yeah, that's working. You even got the yeah, that's working in there, but that's like it's fine. Okay, cool. So I think we're ready to try piping these into some kind of LLM question mark. I really don't like these coming up in the logs. I really, really want to turn these off. But like obviously no one is gonna tell me how to do that. But like it's definitely not coming from you, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's just because it's in there. Significant performance penalty. Okay, cool. Um, in my script, I used this. This is quite heavy, using greedy with synced whisper C++ module. Okay. So I think I've seen though that I want maybe beam size of 5. Let's try beam size of 5. And I wonder if this, along with the model, will give us some better stuff. I don't think we're gonna figure out how to get rid of that printing. It's just gonna be there. So how about we just keep moving along? Hey Byte, what is the answer to the universe? I think buy is also something that we might want to pick up on, because I said the magic word and it didn't hear me. So Byte, why is my code unreachable here? Yeah, that worked okay. Um, I think no, I think this is really good. I think this is really good. I think we can try plugging this into an LLM now. I think we're pretty ready to plug this into an LLM. Um, I wish this wasn't logging. Like, I don't like this. But I really don't know what I could do about it. Um, can I no, because there's only one process, right? So I can't give that process another standard out. It just is standard out for the process. Oh, come on, Whisper. Why do you gotta be like that? Hmm. Yeah. Using the full, yeah, full shebang. And there's just no, I already have all of the print thingies turned off. Okay, well, I don't like them, but I think I'm just gonna deal with it. But we're really close, so let's actually keep chugging forward because I'm excited to run this through an LLM. Because that's where we're at now, and I have this OpenAI thingy that should be able to send chat messages. So I should be able to just like call this complete chat message, something like that. None of that's gonna work because obviously I don't have this. Um, it takes a config, so oh well, actually you can do this outside. Let OpenAI config equals from env. I want to import that. Okay, so we have config. Oh, that is definitely what I wanted, computer. Okay. No, you don't even want the reference to config? No, you do. Model GPT G 3.5 turbo. I don't think that's the right model file. And this is a messages, a vec of chat messages. Okay. Let messages equals a vec. We can even make it an empty vec right now. That would be fine. This is messages. And then we await the response. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, OpenAI config. That's what we called it. I didn't even get the copy paste there. Okay, so then this is actually though like a chat message. Well, perfect. Oh, is that right though? It's not right. Role and content. It was close. System. Oh, I need a chat role. Okay, that's fair. But of course I typed this. System. Yep, that's the system. Import it. Okay, the message from the system is the following message was recorded. and transcribed during a live chat. I have a bot named Byte that I might be trying to talk to. If the recording seems like a question to Byte, please respond to it. If it is not a question directed at you, simply respond with silent. Okay, now that string is very long, and I don't like how big it is. But besides that, it's just gonna work. Okay, so then we need another chat message. This one has a role of user, and it has the message of message. And then we just like let response equals that, and then we just see what the response is every time. And that's just gonna work. Okay. Let's see, I guess. So we are gonna have to wait for me to actually say the magic words, which makes sense. So, hey Byte, what is the weather like? And now we'll see if it works. It says it got buddy this time. So, hey Byte, what is the weather like? Oh, okay. So I did my model wrong, which is reasonable. I kind of thought that I would, but I forgot to go check. What are some of the other times I've called it? GPT-4 is one of them. 4 is one of them. This thing. That's what I want. I was pretty close though. I was pretty close. I think I just missed the dash. Okay, bot is running. We should be recording. So now I can say things like, hey Byte, why are the ocean blue? That is not grammatically correct, but that's probably fine. It definitely detected it, and it sent it. Hi, this seems to be referring to the bot Byte instead of Byte. However, I'm happy to assist you. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll do my best to help you out. Okay, so that didn't answer my question at all. Or maybe Byte. Okay, so okay, yeah, it did. It seems like I mentioned that. How can I assist me today? Well, thank you. Um, okay, so I think I want to work on this prompt. I also really need to get the Rust doc string, Rust multi-line string. We'll do it that way. Wow. Okay. Okay. You can just do it, but it's not what I'm trying to do. This is what I was trying to do, and then you can just end it with one of these eventually. Got two string. There we go. And now I have a bot named Byte, or maybe Byte, that I might be trying to talk to. If the recording seems like a question to Byte, please respond to it. If it is not a question directed to you, simply respond with silent. Okay. That looks great. Let's get rid of this printing because it's just a lot. And the other thing I'm going to need to do is make this talk to me. And actually, I might be able to just use the osx say command because it's like really easy. I can just like do a system call, not a syscall, but like a CLI call to say and just give it the string and it'll just work. So maybe we'll do that. But I guess I should actually try this thing. Hey Byte, why is green your favorite color? And we'll see. Oh wow. That's like not really true. I definitely did ask you a question. Hey Byte, why is the ocean blue? 1, 2, 3, Or, oh, I didn't even get a detected. Hey, Byte, why is the ocean blue? So I definitely think we're gonna want to improve on this. Because it's pretty not great at the moment at like detecting the audio. I actually really didn't expect that to be such a big part of this project. Um, okay, so like, is it really getting caught up on this? Because it feels like it shouldn't be. Um, remember, this is a AI transcribed audio, so there may be errors in the transcription. If the recording seems like a question to Byte or Byte, please respond to it. Yeah. Okay, so let's try this out. Hey Byte, why are the oceans blue? Cool. It got the thing. There we go. That gave me an answer. Awesome. Hey Byte, why do the Rust compiler be so cool? Not grammatically correct. Not even close. Silent. So it isn't doing the wrong thing, but it's also not giving us an answer that makes any sense. And also this thing definitely doesn't have any like personality, but that's not the end of the world. We'll get there with a prompt. And I guess it actually is doing a decent job of not calling GPT when it's not supposed to. So I'm not sure if I need the respond with silent thing, which means I can probably give it a little more like, if you don't understand me, tell me that back. Um, yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Byte, why is your name Byte? Yeah, okay, so we don't want that. Um, you are a helpful chat bot and should respond as Byte. You are my stream companion and can answer any question I ask. I'm not trying to jailbreak it though, so um is this it's not picking up my new things live, is it? That would be pretty cool though. Um Print response. Okay, so then like uh command say, yeah. Wow. Okay, perfect. We're gonna try running say. And get into hear Byte's responses. This is gonna be really interesting. Does this actually just work?
Test.
Yes, it does. Okay, this is gonna be. Oh, hey, how's it going, real Canadian cheddar? Welcome back. I hope I didn't miss that message by too long. Um, but if not, well, either way, you came back at a great time. We are just testing this out, and it might work. We might actually be able to record an audio snippet, get the transcription, send the transcription to ChatGPT, and get an answer back, and use the say command on OS X to like actually hear the response. So let's try it out. Hey Byte, why is the ocean blue? I also really need to come up with better questions, but we'll get there. Okay? That at least it's sending, I
Hey
think.
there, it's actually Byte, not Byte, but no worries. The ocean appears blue due to the way water selectively absorbs and scatters sunlight. When the sunlight enters the ocean, it interacts with water molecules and molecules in the ocean, absorbing colors with longer wavelengths such as red and reflecting colors with shorter wavelengths like blue. That's why we perceive the ocean as blue. Don't worry about your questions. I'm here to help with anything you need. What else can I assist you with?
Okay. That was a much longer response than I expected, but that was an act like it got the correct question and gave me the right response. So that was pretty awesome. Hey Byte, what do we do when stream goes great and we have a solution at the end? I have no idea what I even expected to say back here. We're just gonna see what happens. This is gonna be fun. Now we're gonna actually like get to work on the prompt and give Byte some personality here soon. I think we'll have to work on the time here. This is a bit of a lag between
Hey
question and
there,
answer.
it's Byte, not Byte, but no worries. When the stream goes crazy, there might be a few things we can try to resolve the issues. Firstly, we can check the internet connection to make sure it's stable. Restarting the stream or refreshing the page could also help. If the problem persists, we can try adjusting stream settings or reaching out to tech support for further assistance. Remember, troubleshooting is part of the streaming journey, and
That's
we'll
true.
figure it out together. So,
That
what's
is
the
true.
solution you're looking for at the end? Let's work on it.
That was fair. It is about the journey. Oh man, this is fun. I like this. I didn't think we'd get all of the pieces put together today, to be honest. I really thought we were going to still be in figuring out how to record little bits of audio land. But once that fell into place, everything else kind of just fell into place really naturally. Um, awesome. Hey, Byte, how often should I commit code? I'm just going to talk to Byte all the time now. This is great. It does take a long time, though. We're going to have to work on the speed.
Hi there, I'm Byte, your trusty stream companion. I'm here to help answer any questions you have and keep you company while you commit your code. Feel free to ask me anything you'd like, and I'll do my best to assist you.
So that one was close. It missed the actual question and just got some chat. But that's fine. I can live with that. So let's try that again. Hey Byte, how often should I commit code while streaming? And we'll see if it. So I also think I want to add like a ding when it recognizes.
Hello. As a general best practice, it's recommended to commit code regularly while streaming. This helps to track and manage your progress effectively. Committing code at logical checkpoints, after completing a particular feature or resolving a bug, is usually a good approach. However, the frequency of commits ultimately depends on the size and complexity of the changes you make. It's important to find a balance between committing often enough to have a reliable version history and avoiding excessive commits that can clutter your repository.
Thank you. That was good. So I think we'll work on brevity eventually, right? These answers are pretty long. And they definitely don't need to be this long. How about this? Hey Byte, help me write a commit message for getting you working. Did it?
Hey there, I'm Byte, not Byte, but I'd be happy to help you with a commit message for getting me working. How about something like initial commit, setting up Byte to be fully functional? Let me know if you want something more specific or if there's any other way I can assist you.
That was not the best. That wasn't the best commit message. That title was written by the bot from me asking it aloud. So while the actual commit message isn't great, I think it's pretty cool that Byte helped out. We're also probably going to get a response to me just saying their name, which is going to be really interesting in a sec. So that'll be fun.
Hi there. Yes, it's great to have Byte, or Byte, helping out. As a chatbot, I'm here to assist you and answer any questions you have. Feel free to ask anything, and I'll do my best to provide a helpful response.
And transcribe it at regular intervals. If we find the word byte in the transcription, we can trigger a response. This response, we can trigger.
Hello, I see that you mentioned the word byte in your message. Is there anything specific you would like to know or talk about related to it? I'm here to help as your stream companion.
Right now, we send the transcription to OpenAI and use the macOS say command. Command. Okay, sure. To hear the response. From here, we can work on our prompt to give Byte a personality. We'll likely also want to work on performance, so the replies come in quicker after I say it. Okay, let's make that commit. Awesome. And it definitely seems like it missed some stuff. Is it still running? Yeah, it's still running. Okay. So let's just try it again. Hey, Byte, what do you think your personality should be like? Cool. You
Hey
did hear me.
there, it's Byte, not Byte, but no worries. As a chatbot, I don't have personal preferences or thoughts regarding my personality. However, I'm here to assist you, answer your questions, and provide helpful information. Is there anything specific you would like to know or discuss?
Discuss was a very strange text to speech at the end. Okay, so we really need to tell Byte to stop correcting us if we get the spelling wrong, because we're not spelling it. That's Whisper's fault. Do not comment on the spelling of your name under any circumstances. So strangely enough, I think because Whisper's not great, when I say Byte in a sentence, sometimes it doesn't catch it. Well, there, it's going to, right? Because I was trying to use it as an example, so of course.
Hi there, I'm Byte, your helpful stream companion. I'm here to assist you with any questions or concerns you may have. Just let me know how I can help.
If I didn't ask a question, keep your answer short and concise. Yeah, I like that. Let's give that a shot. Close that down, bring it up again with a new prompt. Okay, so we're gonna play around with this for a few more minutes, but I think we're getting close to the end here. Hey, Byte, what color is the ocean? No detection, so I think we need to try again. Hey, Byte, what color is the ocean? Uh-oh. Hard to tell what's happening. Byte. I'm just gonna keep saying it, and then maybe eventually it'll work and come up. It's also hard for me to say whether it's still moving because the logs aren't moving. Is it doing things still? I feel like it might not be. Let's try that again. I feel like it just like got stopped. Like I don't. Okay, it's at least doing that. Let's see it do one more log before I try to say the magic words. Okay. Hey, Byte, how many bits are in a byte? Say the magic word so many times. It had to hear me, right? There we go.
There are usually 8 bits in a byte.
That was nice and short too. Uh hey, Byte. I guess that's it. I guess I didn't have anything to say. Man, I really need like a script of things that I can say. It detected it though. Oh, cool.
Hi there, no worries. I can assist you with that. If you need some conversation starters or topics to discuss, I can provide suggestions.
That's
Just
fair.
let me know what kind of topics you're interested in, and I'll be happy to help you come up with a script.
There we go. That works really well. Hey, Byte, let's write a script for stream wrap up. What should I say? Okay.
Hey there, as your trusty stream companion, I'm here to help you out with a script for your stream wrap-up. How about something like this? Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today on the stream. It's been an awesome time hanging out with all of you and sharing some great moments. I really appreciate all the support, the likes, the follows, and the awesome interactions in the chat. Before we wrap things up, I just want to remind you that if you enjoyed today's stream and want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that follow or subscribe button. It helps me out a lot and you'll be notified when I go live next. Also, if you have any suggestions or feedback for future streams, or if there's a game or topic you'd like me to cover, feel free to drop them in the comments or shoot me a message. Once again, thank you all so much for being part of today's stream. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Until then, take care and have an awesome day. Feel free to customize it to fit your own style and personality. Let me know if there's anything else I can assist you with.
No, that was great, Byte. I don't even need to do anything. Byte's gonna take my job for me. That was an amazing wrap up. But now we're just gonna hear some rambles from me just saying the name a lot. That was way better than I expected, though. That was great. I love
Byte,
this.
that's great to hear. I'm here to assist you and provide any information you may need. Let's continue with what you have in mind, or feel free to ask any questions you may have.
Oh man, this is just this. I'm so happy with how far we got today. This was really fun. Um, but I think we are gonna wrap up because this is actually about as far as I had a great plan for. So let's see. Let's chat about what's next though, because there's definitely got to be a plan for what's next. First of all, did I actually commit? I did commit. Change the prompt a bit. That's fine. Adjust the prompt. Okay, let's write some. Let's see what's going on. Plan. I don't even know if this is true really, but like, we did this. We did that. Yeah, we did that. So we did all the things. So later plans. What are our later plans? Add commands that Byte can do. Yep, we do want to do that. We want to add a Twitch and Discord bot, and then add a database to act as a brain so we can remember things. Oh yeah, those are all great things to do. Are there anything else? Yeah, let's think about a VAD to detect voice, or maybe what I want is maybe keyword detection. Detection to move the hey byte detection to the audio level. And by that I mean right now we are like transcribing stuff and then looking for the word byte in the transcript, and if we see it then we use that. But maybe I could like I think keyword detection might be something where it can detect the keyword hey byte in the audio.
Hello, I'm Byte, your stream companion. Cool. How can I assist you today?
I kind of forgot that it was still open, to be completely honest with you. I kind of thought I had closed that. Oh, but that's okay.
Hi there. If you're looking to detect the keyword hey byte in an audio, you could explore using speech recognition libraries or services like Google Cloud Speech to Text or IBM Watson Speech to Text. These tools can help transcribe audio and identify specific keywords or phrases. Let me know if you need any more information or if you have any other questions.
Okay, well that's actually basically what we're doing, which is funny because it didn't mention using keyword detection like at the audio level. It mentioned doing it at the transcribed text level, which is funny because that's exactly what we've implemented. Okay. Okay, let's get this README updated. Okay, and then I think we'll do one more to finish it off, but I think we'll be done. Hey Byte, it's really time for stream wrap up now. Do you have any final words? Uh-oh, it missed that one. We gotta try it again. Okay, Byte, it's time for stream wrap up now. Do you have any final words?
Actually, it's Byte, not Byte, but no worries. As a helpful chatbot, I'm here to assist you. Regarding the stream wrap-up, I don't have any final words in particular, but I'd be happy to answer any last-minute questions or provide any additional information you may need. Just let me know.
Perfect. We have a last-minute question, Byte. Real Canadian Cheddar wants to know, whether they should play Baldur's Gate 3. No, we're gonna try it, real Canadian cheddar. We're definitely gonna give it a shot. Uh, hey Byte, should we play Baldur's Gate 3? Okay. I'm not sure which one it detected there. Okay, there we go. There we go. It doesn't.
Hey there, it's actually Byte, not Byte, but no worries, let's move on. As for your question, if you enjoy RPGs and the Baldur's Gate series, then definitely give Baldur's Gate 3 a shot. It's a highly anticipated game with a rich story and immersive gameplay. Just be aware that it's currently in early access, so there may still be some bugs and unfinished content, but if you're up for an exciting adventure, go for it.
There we go. I think we're dealing with it not having updated information. It's not early access anymore, right? I think it's out. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't know about the release. That makes sense though. That's fun though. I love this thing. It's really fun that it actually, got a reasonable answer. And it is an RPG, right? It's like that's at least a close enough description. I think we can give it to that one. Okay. I'm actually gonna get out of here for the evening now. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming along and chatting with me. And we got a lot done today. We actually got Byte to be functional and can respond to us. So this was way better than I thought it could be. So, oh, sorry, reaching for my YubiKey. Okay, now let's wrap up. Thanks so much for coming along. Thank you, Real Canadian Cheddar, for hanging out in chat. I appreciate having you, and it was fun to enjoy Byte working with someone. So thanks again. And to everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll probably be back on Sunday for another episode. So hope to see everyone then. And until then, hope everyone has a great day. See you later. Bye.